Hey, we're back on another bourbon hunt. Today we are out in the Madison area and we are at City View Liquors. It's kind of in the Cottage Grove. It's in Cottage Grove, I should say. And we're gonna head in and see what they got for bourbon.
Give us a reason to buy today, City View. Open 7 days a week.
This is a cool place. We got some mood lighting going on. But we're smelling the bourbon here on the back wall. It's a huge wall of bourbon, or I should say whiskey.
Got big old whiskey wall. Whoa, what about this one?
Oh, here we go. We got a little 1792 bottle and bond, full proof and small batch hanging out right here on the shelf. Yeah, this is one of Brandon's favorites here.
Well, you run into a lot of full proof out there, but you don't see a ton of bottle and bond. That's a little steep in terms of price for bottle and bond, but if you can get it around $40, that's a heck of a...
Yeah, I mean, still $50, something you don't see too often on the shelf. It might be a nice pickup for somebody. Let's see, we got all the Old Foresters here. You know, always your 1910 and 1920. So always good picks. Ben Holiday up here, right next to your Green River. I feel like that's a good pairing next side by side there. Oh, they even got some Ben Holiday up on the top shelf.
Yeah, a little Rickhouse proof up here. We heard recently that not everybody has access to this, so we apologize for being insensitive about that. We thought everybody did. All the Nulu. I remember when Nulu was just everywhere.
Is this the Hirsch with the label that we were told to pick up from the...
Oh, that might be the Hirsch. Is that General Beverage?
General Beverage. So in Oconomowoc, our bourbon tasting club, the distributor said that if you find this, you should pick it up. You might think about that.
Sure enough, we found it.
Let's see what else we got going on here. What is this? Why is it?
That's the toasted before they released the new toasted.
Yeah, but it's a rye.
Yeah, well that's the original label on the toasted rye.
Oh.
Before they rebranded it to the new toasted rye.
Gotcha.
There weren't a lot of those released actually.
Yeah, that's wild. Okay, and then this place is so well organized. It's beautiful. You got your Michter's lined up here. All their Widow Janes hanging out up there. Your Select Barrel, Four Roses. Four Roses always a good, consistent bourbon.
Wonder what's special about this Jack Daniels here. Comes in a coffin.
Yes, Brandon likes to point out the coffins. You know, I feel like we always got to call these out because they're good pickups, and not everybody has one. Everybody should have a single barrel proof.
Yeah, and that's actually a pretty fair price for that.
They even have a Willet up here. How about that?
Gonna rub the lamp for good luck.
Yep. Something else that was a part of our under $50 picks, Evan Williams. This is the 2025 edition, though, correct?
I should say on the back.
No, this is 2024. All right. Very good.
The 2025s are on the shelves now.
Yeah.
All right, Zach, what do we got for store picks?
All right, store picks for City View here. We got a High West, a Utah brand, of course.
Cask strength?
It is a cask strength, yeah. Cask strength, straight bourbon.
We have an age and proof on that?
Let's see. We have a proof of, it looks like almost 120.
Ooh, spicy.
I don't see an age.
Non-age stated?
I do not see an age statement.
All right. What about that new riff?
We do have a new riff single barrel as well, which we have 115 proof on this one, and also I do not see. Oh, it's bottled on August 2023. There you go.
Say when it was barreled?
Does not say when. It says it was distilled 2019.
Okay, so yeah, we got about 4 year.
Here we go. New riff single barrels, always a great one, and having a store pick even better.
Never had a bad new riff single barrel. We're still in Madison. Actually, now we're in Madison proper, and we're at the one-stop shop, Harley's Liquor, Wine, Bait, and Beer. We can get everything here. It's on the whiskey, guys. But first, check this out. So we got rare character here, store pick, single barrel. Looks like we're looking at a 7-year and just over 121 proof here. And check it out. Try before you buy.
Nice. That's coming in at 110.
I mean, I could be convinced. Let's take a look. All right, so we got a little blue rye here. Follow it over. One of our new favorites. In fact, we've got a tasting coming out here very soon about how much we like that bottle in particular. It's kind of cool. We got 2 batch proofs. We got last year's batch proof compared to this year's batch proof, side by side, right on the shelf. Hey, look up. Another raffle. We find these everywhere. So obviously, that's how they're handling some of their premium allocated bottles. Got a bit of Bardstown here. Some Pinhook, which did very well this year on who does the top 100?
Minnick.
Minnick had Pinhook rated pretty high. Check this out down here. We got some McKenna on the floor.
McKenna hanging out.
Swing it over to some barrel proof Bernheim. Is that the high rye bakers or just the regular bakers there? I don't see any green on there. I think it's just a regular bakers.
That's the regular bakers. With bear proof Bernheim down there too.
Yep. We've got some Larceny batch proof here. Mm-hmm. Some more McKenna. Looks like McKenna's really hitting the shelves right now, which is awesome. Yep. I hear this year's batch is actually a lot better. Don't go too far. We've got some Elijah Craig. This is the C924, just at the tail end of last year. I have not seen this Chattanooga yet, have you?
I have not seen.
Island cask finished. I gotta imagine it's a rum finished.
You know what? Sometimes we rag on Chattanooga a little bit, but I think they are doing different things, that's for sure.
Coming in and out pretty quick, but let's come back in here. We got 2 of our 3. We got the OESF and the OESK.
I feel like I have not been seeing the OESO out very often.
Yeah, not a ton of OESO. Little Castle and Key, great price in the 1924 and 1910. Look at that. That's like you're getting into some Woodman's pricing there.
That's good.
For a place like this, that's pretty impressive. Yeah. Guys, a little Buffalo Trace you didn't know. Some ancient age here. If you're looking for a lot of whiskey that's pretty good at a good price. Here it is. Nice plastic bottle for you there. And then check this out. We got the Wisconsin section here. So all the J. Henry, including
the anniversary blend. Wow.
Which they bumped up $10 this year. We haven't tried it yet, but hopefully it's pretty good. The infamous Naranja.
Yeah, someone on our Discord just bought this bottle. We're yet to see if he likes it, but I'm going to say he's going to like it.
We've got a store pick here. Harley store pick at cash strength of the Driftless Glen, one of our very, very favorite Wisconsin iterations. Some Limousine Rye, some Dance and Go products here. We've got a Quirky and Humble at home we found to be pretty okay.
I'm hoping eventually those guys don't source. Start making their own stuff.
Pretty okay MGP whiskey. All right, guys, who's tried this? So I know Whistle Pig to be rye, right? They're a rye. They made their name on rye, and they've released this 10-year bourbon this year. And I haven't seen a ton of reviews on it yet, but who knows the details on the 10-year? Is this worth a flyer? Should we look into this one? Let us know. All right, so no such luck at Harley's, but definitely feels like a place that knows their whiskey. They've got a curated selection of desirable bottles. A place we're going to keep on the radar. I think if we time it right, we'll probably find something good here in the future. All right, on to the next one. Hey, don't get more Madison than this.
It doesn't get more Madison than this. We are literally in the heart of Madison down here. We are at Riley's Wines of the World. We hear there's good pickups here. We got a little hint from somebody on Discord, so thanks for that. A little recommendation. Let's go inside and see what they got for whiskey.
Yeah, guys, and if you want access to behind-the-scenes information for where to find good whiskey, check out our Discord. We got a great community who will share that awesome information with you. But for now, Riley's Wine of the World.
All right, guys, this is a really cool place. Another tall shelf.
Yeah, this is like Madison's got it going on, man. They stack vertically around here.
Yeah, and let's just point this out right away. We see some bottles up here, and we hear That's where they keep a lot of their barrel picks
Oh, look at that.
and whatnot.
You got a mezzanine of whiskey.
Yeah, so pretty excited to get up there, but let's see what's down here first.
Yeah, let's not walk past anything.
Anything too special? They might have some stuff behind the counter too. We haven't got to check
Is
that out.
that down here just caught my eye walking in?
The Old Charter.
Old Charter.
I can't
man.
say I've ever seen this.
Who's it distilled by?
Who is it distilled by? Old Charter Distilling Company. I don't
Is
know.
it plastic?
It's not actually.
It's not
glass.
plastic.
It's
Oh,
glass.
wow. Okay.
It's quite wild.
If you guys don't know Old Charter, just do a little research on Old Charter.
Yeah. Oh,
Some
we did-
people might say the best $20 bottle of bourbon.
Right. We asked for suggestions in the last video about Dickel. I think this Green Label one people were talking about, and there was also a Bottle and Bond people also were talking about.
The Dickel Rye.
Those were the people's picks, but it seemed like a lot of people.
Do you feel motivated now to buy Dickel?
I feel almost responsible that we need to have one at some point.
Oh, so we're in a Dickel pickle, you're saying?
We are in a Dickel pickle.
Well, you are.
There's a lot of selection here. I don't even know where to begin. We got Russell's, we got all your Wild Turkey products here. You got your Rare Breed, Redwood Empire straight up front here.
Got the Maker's Mark 101 and a nice little coffin.
And it's a nice little coffin. I don't know if that's supposed to be a competitor to Turkey 101 or what.
I gotta think it is, yeah.
Like a fancier version of that. You got your single barrel Four Roses here, of course.
What do we call this one?
That is something we just don't want to talk about.
Oh, okay.
You got Green River here. I don't see a full proof though, which I'm kind of surprised actually.
No foolproof.
We passed up a 1792 full proof over there. Another good pick.
Some pretty good shelfers here.
Some pretty good shelfers here. We got Uncle Nearest over here. Let's see.
Got some Wisconsin whiskeys up here, it looks like.
Got your Wisconsin up
All
here.
the standards. They got the La Flamme.
Flams
La
up there.
Flamme on the shelf there.
Yeah.
Usually that's behind a lockbox in most cases.
Some places it is. You got their limousine rye down here. Obviously, Wallenstein, that is a Wisconsin distillery. And then we got Drippers 10. Have you seen this 51 rye here? I don't know if I've seen the 51 rye. Maybe I'm blind. Sometimes I overlook. There's a lot to look at here. Starlight up here. We got a double oak Starlight. Right next to the Ben Holiday.
What's this barrel proof right here?
I don't know. Where is this distilled at?
Got a little cardinal on there.
So we have barrel proof, single barrel bourbon. Looks like it's almost 120 proof, 114 proof.
What's that little cardinal say?
The Cardinal says Cardinal Spirits, bottled by Cardinal Spirits, Bloomington, Indiana.
Indiana.
There we go. Very, very nice.
Nice,
Unique bottle.
Yeah, kind of like a Widow Jane type bottle here. Well, what do you think? Should we make our voyage?
Yeah, there was actually one bottle down here that looked kind of weird. I wanted to see what that was about. Oh, this is Irish whiskey. I was like, this is really unique looking.
It's got to be some kind of mixture, right?
Yeah, black, smooth, Irish. I don't know too much about Irish whiskey, but... Some barrel proof Rare Breed over here. We got some more full proof 1792 in boxes. Sitting at $55. Yeah, so if we bring it over here, we got your Van Winkles over here. Van Winkle 15 at 20.
These are all the rafflers, huh?
Looks like it. You got your William LaRue Weller down here, your standard George T. Stagg, no junior, and your 10-year Winkle. Handle handy, of course, at the bottom.
Got some Saffel down here.
Got some WV Saffel. Little baby bottle, but man, this baby bottle packs a punch. $51.99 coming in on the price for that. Got your Four Roses over here. You got Barrel Selects. Okay, let's move on this way. We have some Peerless hanging out up here. The double oaked rye. got your Decade Series of Heaven's Door. We have that bottle, delicious. I don't know about that one specifically.
This malted rye right here, I think a few people have already suggested this over the year.
We haven't had too much success with malteds with our palate.
Something funky.
Toasted. You got your toasted rye Elijah Craig hanging out here.
I got all the Bardstown.
Yes, they do. All the Bardstown. Collaborative Series, Discovery Series.
Number 10. If we see a number 12, I think we may have to entertain it. Just got such good reviews this year that...
We're getting barrel proof Elijah Craig here. This is the B524.
And right next to it, the C924.
Oh, really? Very cool. Got your Evan Williams single barrel hanging out up here as well.
1792 single barrel.
Wait, have we? Do we have a regular toasted peerless? And then they got the high rye peerless up here as well. Double oak.
It looks like they got just about all the peerless here. Got the regular standard. Some Castle and Key. What? Buffalo Trace. Oh my goodness. All over the place. Madison, the Buffalo Trace.
Buffalo Trace. And we've seen it at every store so far, I think. James E. Pepper up here. Saffron on the shelf. We already saw that.
Got some Screaming Titan right here.
That's a limited edition, right?
Just right here on the shelf.
I heard someone picked up the other day on our Discord. They got a 7-year holiday. I don't know where they found it, but good for them.
Chattanooga Bottle and Bond. I know that's been pretty desired this last allocation season. Right here on the shelf, guys. Chattanooga Bottle and Bond.
And then we kind of hit some Wisconsin stuff down here. We got a Cast Strength Driftless Glen next to their port finish, which people love. I mean, people love a lot of what Driftless Glen's putting out. So another very popular one, of course.
Last year's right next to this year's, yep. What's that barrel proof here? The Elijah Craig? Is that this year's?
That is B524.
Okay.
Limit 1, huh? All right, I see. We got a lot of Redwood Empire here. We have this one at home. Delicious Pipe Dream, Lost Monarch, and your Emerald Giant, of course.
A few iterations here of the very old St. Nick.
Yep.
For those of you who are fans.
Bunch of Pinhook here.
What'd you call me?
Rebel, 10-year. Nice.
Rebel 10.
Hang it out.
Double malted. Whistle Pig 18-year. Hey, what do we know about this old Louisville? I've seen more and more of this hit the shelves here, and that's quite the price tag it's asking. 17-year whiskey. I gotta wonder why that is.
It comes with this fancy little cape, huh?
Yeah, I see this. Yeah. Dude, you gonna buy something today or what? Call it bourbon hunting, not bourbon window shopping.
They had such a selection in there. Beautiful store, beautiful location, but I don't know, there just wasn't anything that was catching my eye.
Yeah, nothing we didn't already have and nothing we didn't need, so
We'll
find something. We'll find something. Yeah, we're definitely in the right place here. Take a look. Take a look around. All right, so like I said before, I found some pretty great store picks here in the past, but they've got one heck of a whiskey wall. Let's check this out.
We're starting with the case, huh?
Yeah, well, you know, the case starts with us. All right, so plenty of Japanese here. All right, we got a little chicken gook. Never seen that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either.
Cognac barrel finished here. Here's that Cotton Club we didn't get the chance to try. I think it's that 20-year Canadian that they were bootlegging back and forth. Little Mizunara. Oh, look at that. Family Reserve Wollersheim. And just that light coming through here just makes it look even better. Some Madeira cask. Last year's batch proof. This year's batch proof. Seems like these are pretty well available now. Obviously a little bit of this limited redwood here. Some RD110, which we've had and enjoyed quite a bit. This is interesting, this Hard Truth here. We continue to have people recommend the Hard Truth.
Oh, look at you got the Beautiful and the Damned up there too.
Beautiful and the Damned.
Which we've done a review on.
B524 here, we're seeing a little bit of that. OGD16.
There we go.
Which we have not yet tried.
Not yet tried. I've heard mixed reviews on that.
Very mixed. Very, very mixed.
And you got your OESK up there, which is...
And the whole blackened crossover cask strength line up here.
Yeah, these bottles are up here.
Got the Rabbit Hole and the Willet there. Here we are. Found our way into bourbon. Starting off with a little J. Henry. All the driftless. It's quite a beautiful selection of driftless. Got the new port finish here. In fact, Driftless just released a new rum barrel finish. Limited. Only 260-ish bottles released. Distillery only. So maybe something we need to venture up there to take a look at.
That is a store pick.
A little bit of Peerless here. We're still on the hunt for the rum finish, so if we happen to come across that today, it's certainly something we'd look to pick up.
Yeah.
Been chasing that rum finish for a while now. I did run into the new Angel's Envy cask strength the other day. It was just a little pricier than I wanted to spend. It's about $300 for it. And this, I mean, pause real quick, because we haven't even hit these shelves here. There's more than just this top shelf. I mean, there's 3 more below it, and look how far this thing goes. I mean, you didn't have to do all that, but I guess the point that I'm trying to prove here is if you can't find whiskey at this place, you just don't know what you're looking for. This bottle's always been interesting to me.
The Redemption.
Yeah.
It's finished in cognac.
9-year barrel proof there on the right as well.
Oh yeah, I saw this at the Sendix in Oconomowoc as well. Interesting.
Got a little Green River full proof down here.
Yep.
$49.99.
Beautiful. Recently been having the cask strength Green River, delicious pour.
Got the Ingram here, OH Ingram. Now this is not the what's the version
Small batch
that Minnick really enjoyed?
I'm not sure actually.
Well, Fred Minnick put Ingram, I think they call it like Mainstay or Ingram something, in his top 10 here. Great price on Calumet.
Price for the Calumet.
All right, take a peek here. You never know, right? I mean, it's worth looking. LLMH. MH, not ME, but that's close. That's about as close as we've gotten. That's 3 out of the 4. LLMH. All right, so we pretty much hit the end of the aisle here.